Hello everyone, Namaste. I'm Rajan Sarumagar, your English teacher. It's being broadcasted by television and radio. I will speak very slowly so that everyone can understand what I am teaching. So last time we had a discuss article, and today also we have very good content, and it is question tag. So today we will discuss what question tag is, and before starting the question tag, we should have a well knowledge about pronoun, verb and their auxiliary verbs, and also the words which change the whole sentence into negative. So let's start our class. So you can see at the screen here, this side, here is a short definition of question tag. It shows that a question tag is a grammatical structure in which an assertive or an imperative statement is turned into a question by addition of an interrogative fragment. So with this definition, what we can understand is that only two types of sentences can be used as a question tag. One is assertive sentence and the next is imperative sentence. So which sentence is called assertive and imperative? Later we will discuss. First of all, as I have told you that before starting question tag, you should have well knowledge about, you can see this side, pronoun. You should know how to change all nouns into pronoun. And another is verb. You should know the verbs and their auxiliary verb. And the last is words that change the sentence into negative. So first of all, we will start with pronoun. So you can see this side. I and all pronouns and nouns becomes we pronoun. Listen very well. I and all noun and all pronoun becomes we pronoun. Let's have an example. You can see this side. I and Ravi. I and Ravi. So here is I is a pronoun and Ravi is a noun. So I and Ravi's pronoun is we. Next is I and you. I and you, its pronoun is we. You need to know it very well because we cannot write the noun as a question tag. We need to write pronoun. That's why we should have well knowledge that how to change all the nouns and pronouns into pronoun. So you can see here, I and you, there are the two pronouns. One is I and is you, but as a circle, we can say I and you, we pronoun. Next is I and he, it becomes we pronoun. So this is. Next is you and all nouns and pronoun except I pronoun. You and all nouns and pronoun except I becomes you pronoun. So you can see in the slide also. You and Hori, and its pronoun is you. You and she, its pronoun is you. But if you write you and I, then pronoun becomes we. That's why except I, all nouns and pronoun, then it becomes you pronoun. Next is a singular female. You know very well, singular female becomes she pronoun, and it is Susila. Susila is a singular female, and that's why there should be as a she pronoun. Singular male. Singular male. In the place of singular male, we use as he pronoun. So you can see Mohan. Mohan is a boy and it's singular noun. That's why we use he in the place of Mohan. Plural noun, female or male. Plural noun, male or female, we write they pronoun. Like Rosina and Usa, here are the two names are here, Rosina and Usa. That's why we use T as EY, they pronoun. And next example is Krishna and Uday. Here are, we can see two nouns. One is Krishna and another is Uday. That's why we use T as they pronoun. Singular thing. Singular thing, we use it pronoun. Like you can see the example of book, and it's singular. That's why here should be it pronoun. Of pen is there, so that's why there should be it pronoun. So you can see. Next is plural things. If there are more than one things, then we use T as they pronoun. Like examples are books, B-O-O-K as books. This is a plural noun. That's why we use T as they pronoun. And next is a singular animal. If there is a name of animal, then we use it pronoun. Like a cat. A cat is a singular name, so we use it pronoun. Plural animal. If there is a name of an animal, and if that name is a plural, then we use T as they pronoun. Like example, elephant and tiger. Here are two names. One is elephant and another is tiger. That's why we use they pronoun. So you can see two goats. That's why we use they pronoun. Still we are learning how to change all the nouns into pronoun. Next is singular place. If there's a name of a place and if that name is a singular, then we use it pronoun. Like you can see the example Kathmandu. Kathmandu is a singular name of place, so we use it pronoun. America, we use it pronoun. Plural place. So when there are more than one names of place, then we use T as they pronoun. Like Pokhara and Kathmandu. So here are two names of place, so that's why we use T as they pronoun. Bhutan and Mexico, here are two names of place. One is Bhutan and next is Mexico. That's why we use T as they pronoun. All uncountable and abstract noun. Let me remind you, uncountable is a noun which cannot be counted in number. An abstract noun is a noun which cannot be touched, which cannot be seen, just it can be felt. Like love, hate, and water, well, these are uncountable noun. So in the place of uncountable noun, we use it pronoun. Like water, it. And if there is a love, then we use it pronoun. Now next you can see plus thing. Like everything, something, nothing, anything. In such a case, we use it pronoun. You can see something, in the place of something, we write it pronoun. Nothing, obviously we write it pronoun. Another is a back subject. In the case of the back subject, we write T as they pronoun. Like plus body. Like somebody, nobody, everybody, okay, anybody, and no one, someone. In the case of back subject, we write T as they pronoun. Remember this very well. Like you can see everybody. In the place of everybody, we write T as they pronoun. Nobody, they, someone, they. So I have told you. So these are about how to change all the noun into pronoun. Just we have discussed. Now next point is about verbs and their auxiliary verb. So because auxiliary verbs are very important in question tag. So next is, you can see here, simple present. Simple present have especially verb 1 and verb 5, but there is no verb 2. So there should be verb 5. So obviously there should be do and does. Do and does auxiliary verb. Simple past, verb 2. That's why auxiliary verb is did, did. And present continuous, Obviously, auxiliary verbs are am, is, are. Past continuous, its auxiliary verbs are what, were, remember. And present perfect. Present perfect has have and has auxiliary verb, and past perfect has was, ad, had auxiliary verb. So you need to know this very well. So after completion of how to change the noun into pronoun and verbs and their auxiliary verb, now it's time to discuss short form, because short form is very important in question tag. We cannot write the answer in full, so we need to write the answer in short form, like will not. Will not short form is won't. You cannot write in question tag will not. You need to write won't. So that's why you should have well knowledge that how to change the these types of verb into short form. And there is a do not. Do not short form is don't. Shall not, shan't. Does not, doesn't. Cannot, can't. Did not, didn't. Should not, shouldn't. Have not, haven't. Would not, wouldn't, and has not, hasn't. So these are the short forms. So we need to follow this very well while doing question tag. And had not, hadn't. So these are. Now, at the beginning, I had told you that only two types of sentences can be used as question tag. One is assertive and another is imperative sentence. So now let's see what kind of sentence is called assertive and imperative. First of all, before that, let's see some words which change the whole sentence into negative, because this is very important for us, because we know that if the statement is positive, then question tag should be negative. That's why we should know that there are some words which change the whole sentence into negative. So what are they? Let's see here. So you can see here, never, barely, hardly, rarely, seldom, nobody, no one, and nothing. These are the words which change the whole sentence into negative. So you can see the example also. I have written here the two examples. One is, I barely eat ice cream. I barely eat ice cream. And next is, no one trusts me. No one trusts me. So these are the example. So these are the words you can see in the screen which change the whole sentence into negative. So let's start now our question tag. So as I have told you that only two types of sentence can be used as a tag question. One is assertive sentence. It starts with the subject and ends with a full stop. It starts with the subject and ends with a full stop. This is assertive sentence. And another is imperative sentence. It starts with the main verb and ends with a full stop. It starts with the main verb and ends with a full stop, like go there, come here, don't touch, let me go. Oh, these are the example of assertive sentence. And example of imperative sentence. Now assertive sentence, I can go home. I can go home. So you can see this sentence has started with I subject and go home. Obviously there should be full stop. So this is example of assertive sentence. Don't go, come here. So these are the example of imperative sentence. Basically imperative sentence is used to command, order, request. Okay, so first we are going to start with assertive sentence and is question tag. And main point is, remember, if the statement is a positive, question tag is negative. You know very well. If the statement is a positive, then question tag is negative. If the statement is negative, then question tag is positive. So let's start. So you can see here, this side, everybody loves mangoes. Everybody loves mangoes. So obviously this is simple present, and I had told you that simple present auxiliary verbs are do and does. You can see here LOVES, loves, verb 5. That's why it's simple present. So it has two auxiliary verbs. One is do and does. So everybody, let's change the first this everybody back subject into pronoun. So everybody, this back subject change into T as EY they pronoun. T as EY they pronoun. So there is a verb 5 LOVES, loves, and this is a simple present. That's why its auxiliary verbs are do or does. Do or does. So let's make question tag. Everybody loves mango. This is positive statement. And now the question tag should be negative. So everybody, this back subject change into T as EY they pronoun, and they take which auxiliary verb, do or does. So obviously they take do auxiliary verb. So as this is positive statement, then question tag should be negative. That's why we write don't they. Everybody loves mango, don't they. Everybody, this back subject has been changed into TSEY they pronoun, and this is a simple present, and simple present has two auxiliary verb. One is do and there is does, and TSEY they, it takes do auxiliary verb. And everybody loves mango, this is positive. This is a positive statement. That's why question tag should be negative. So do becomes don't. So everybody loves mango, don't they? So let's have a more practice. They come here. They come here. So they will be there. They and come is a verb 1. Verb 1 means a simple present, and it has two auxiliary verb. One is do and does. So they takes do and they come here. This is a positive statement. That's why question tag is don't they. Next is Susma knows me. Susma knows me. Susma is a singular female, and singular female should be changed into S as a she pronoun. So Susma knows me, and as this is simple present, so it takes doesn't. Susma knows me, doesn't she? This is a question tag. Everyone was in the class. Everyone was in the class. So there is a what, obviously. So there should be what and a were. What and a were. When there is a what, then obviously there are another hidden option that is were. So what and a were. So everyone, this everyone word, back subject, change into T as EY they pronoun. And as I have told you that when there is a was, then there is a hidden WERE were. So they takes were. So everyone was in the class. This is a positive statement. So question tag should be negative. So they take were. So that's why that should be were not they. Everyone was in the class, were not they. So this is assertive sentence question tag. Next, 3 elephants will drink water. 3 elephants will drink water. So you can see the subject. Subject is 3 elephants. 3 elephants. So 3, this is a plural noun. So I have told you that plural nouns should be changed into T as EY they pronoun. So 3 elephants change to T as EY they pronoun. Will drink water. This is a positive statement. So question tag should be negative. So what is the right? Can you guess? So will not should be written into short form. So will not becomes won't. So right answer is won't they. 3 elephants will drink water, won't they? So next, it can grow. It can grow. It can grow. It pronoun is there. can is there. GROW grow. It can grow. So obviously there is a modal auxiliary verb that is can. So what is the right question tag? Obviously, it's positive statement, so answer should be negative. It can grow, can't it? It can grow, can't it? So this is how we make assertive sentence question tag. Let's have a more example. You can see, he barely sang songs. He barely sang songs. I had told you that, and even I had shown the words which change the whole sentence into negative. So you can see, and one of them was barely. He barely sang song. So this is not a positive statement, it has negative. So he barely sang song. So you can see subject is he, and what is the main verb? Main verb is a sang. Sang is verb 2. Sing, sang. Sang is a verb 2. So I had shown you and I had told you that sang is a verb 2 and verb 2 auxiliary verb is did, did. Did, did. So he barely sang song. The statement is negative. So question tag should be positive. So auxiliary verb is did, did. So what is the right answer? The right answer is did he. Why there is a did he? Because there is barely word, and that barely word has made all whole sentence into negative. That's why he barely sang song. Did he? Next, nobody is here. Nobody is here. So when there is, then obviously there are hidden M and R. So nobody is a vague subject, and this nobody vague subject should be changed into T as EY they pronoun. T as EY they pronoun. And as I have told you that even in a screen you can see there is a hidden R M when there is a is. So obviously nobody change into THEY they pronoun and they take R. So nobody is here, are they? Nobody is here, are they? As nobody word is there, so whole the statement of the word is negative. So question tag should be positive. That's why are they. So you can ask the question that why there is are. So I have told you that even the a small bracket you can see in the screen. When there is a is, there are hidden M and R. So they take ARER auxiliary verb. That's why nobody is here, are they? Next word, something has fallen down. Something has fallen down. Before, while teaching, I had told you that the plus thing, like something, everything, nothing, anything, this all change into it pronoun. So something is pronoun, it should be changed into it pronoun. It pronoun. Has fallen, has plus verb 3, has fallen. So this is present perfect. And present perfect's auxiliary verb is YTS has. And there is obviously hidden YTB have also. So something has fallen down. Something should be changed into it pronoun. And there is YTS has and YTB have auxiliary verb. So it pronoun take YTS has. So as this statement is positive, then question tag should be negative. Something has fallen down, hasn't it. Something has fallen down, then answer is hasn't it. So this is. Next, I never invite him. I never invite him. You can see there is one word, and that is never, never. So this word is one of them which change the sentence into negative. So I never invite him. So you need to focus invite. This is verb 1. So when there is a verb 1 and verb 5, this is simple present, and simple present has two auxiliary verb. One is do and there is dots. So I will be there as I never invite him. So this is negative statement. So what is the question tag? So obviously the question tag is do I. Why there is a do? Because the statement is negative. as it has never word. So right answer is do I. So these are the example of assertive sentence question tag. Now it's time to start imperative sentence. So I had told you that the sentence which start with the main verb 1 and ends with the full stop, that is imperative sentence, which is used to command, order, request. Now let's make its question tag. If the first word is let's, L-E-T apostrophe S, L-E-T apostrophe S. If the first word is let's, shall we is question tag. Shall we is a question tag. Generally, will you is added as question tag in imperative sentence. So let's have a practice. Come here. Come here. So obviously the question tag is will you. Let's play football. I have told you that if the first word is L-E-T apostrophe S, let's, then shall we is question tag. So here is, you can see, let's play football. So what is question tag? Then obviously here should be shall we. Let's play football, shall we? So this is. Next, let me take water. Let me take water. So you may get a confusion. Let me take water. Actually, this is asking the permission with the second persons. Okay, this is not let's, this let. Let me take water. That's why will you is question tag. You can see the last example, draw a picture. Draw a picture. So obviously the question tag is will you. So these are the rules. These are the rules that how we use question tag in assertive sentence and imperative sentence. Now all of you open your grammar book and the tag questions, have a practice there. If you have any confusion, obviously you can watch again in YouTube so that you can understand very well that how to make question tag. Thank you.